Warriors Strawweight Division. Introducing first to the cage, please welcome Izzat Khan.
मेरा नाम इज़्ज़त खान है। मेरा ताल्लुक पेशावर से है। मैं 23 फाइट खेल चुका हूँ और इस दफ़ा ARY वॉरियर्स ने मुझे चांस दिया है। ये फाइट मैं जीत कर एंजॉय करूँगा।
From Izzat Khan's body language that he's ready to put on a really great wrestling clinic, because it looks short and studded. So can't wait to watch this fight. This is the opening fight, the first ever fight in the history of ARY Warriors, and this fight is going to be one of the biggest fights, I'd say, because he's fighting an elite level striker in Haider Farman, and Izzat Khan is an amazing wrestler. I've seen his fights, I've watched his fights. The guy is really good on the ground, he's really slick with the takedowns, he's got explosive takedowns, he has some immense power in his takedowns. Let's see what he does. Saying a little prayer right before entering the cage. Izzat Khan, the first man of the night, of the first fight. Izzat Khan with a front roll enters the cage.
And his opponent, please make some noise for Haider Farman!
मेरा नाम हैदर फरमान है। मैं फाइट फोर्ट्रेस इस्लामाबाद से फाइट कर रहा हूँ और मैं इस वक्त इस्लामाबाद को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा हूँ। मैं अपने ओपोनेंट इज़्ज़त खान से यही कहूँगा कि वो दिल लगा के फाइट करना है। टफ फाइट होगी आपके लिए।
Haider Farman is a name that everyone in the Pakistani mixed martial arts community is familiar of. Coming out of Team Fight Fortress, he is one of the top fighters of Team Fight Fortress, represented Pakistan. The first ever fighter to fight on Brave Combat Federation's roster. Fought in Brave 2, Haider Farman meeting his coach at the Sham Kareem at a Fight Fortress. Haider Farman is he is one of the best strikers in the country, and whenever it comes to putting a striking clinic, Haider Farman is one to watch for. Haider Farman right here, making sure that he's all set and hyped to get inside the cage. Haider Farman has presented Pakistan and represented Pakistan on multiple occasions internationally, and he has won. He was the fight of the night winner in Brave CF2, and he won against Muhammad Haq Atif in Brave CF9 in Bahrain. Let us remind you, Muhammad Atif was fighting out of India. Haider Farman representing Pakistan, dominated 3 rounds. And then Brave 17, he represented Pakistan again in Lahore against another Filipino opponent.
Ladies and gentlemen, this first bout is 3 rounds in the ARY Warriors Strawweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighed in at 55 kilos, holding an MMA record of 8 wins, 3 losses, no draws. Fighting out of Peshawar, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, and representing Team Peshawar, And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighed in at 55 kilos, holding an MMA record of 6 wins, 2 losses, no draws, fighting out of Islamabad and representing Team Fight Fortress. This is Heather the Giant Farman! Referee in charge of the ring, Ali Ahmed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to kick off the first ever fight of the first ever event of ARY Warriors. Everyone is hyped. Everyone is excited.
Oh man.
Daniel.
Mumi bhai, this has to be undoubtedly one of the most important fights in the history of Pakistani MMA. Here's why. This is the biggest stage. These are the 2 best strawweights, in my opinion, currently residing in Pakistan, not active in an international organization. It's Heather Farman on your screen. Ali Ahmed, the referee, and here they go!
Shout out to the OG Ali Ahmed.
The best
Always
ref in the business.
The best referee in the business, no doubt. He's feeling out each other's fighting style.
Oh, leg kick there is a
Good
Khan.
leg kick by
Nice.
Izzat Khan.
Oh, head
Nice
kick.
high kick.
Oh, and immediately there.
High kick.
Immediately he goes for the takedown.
Went for the takedown.
That was excellent
That was
setup there, Lumi.
explosive takedown. The Heather Farman successful to recover the guard, throwing some elbows from bottom position.
I mean, that was a very good setup. He set
That
up
was
the
a
leg kick
beautiful
there with the
setup,
head
yeah.
kick and then entered there right down with the takedown, and immediately this fight has started on Heather's back.
That is the way fighters need to do it. You know, mix it up, low, high, and then go low again. That is exactly how it is supposed to be done, and Izzat Khan showing how it's done.
Heather Farman, as we know, oh, look at that.
That's the triangle.
Oh, look at that. He slams him, immediately goes for the leg lock. Heather
Goes for
Farman.
leg lock.
Oh, Heather Farman might have a knee bar.
Goes for the handy hold. He has the look. No, he doesn't. He gets on top. Oh, another reversal from Izzat Khan.
Izzat Khan doing a good job here of ending up on top after these exchanges, but Heather Farman offensively attacking here from bottom position. This
Another
is good.
triangle. And another slam by Izzat Khan.
Alumi, just to give the
Third triangle. Wow, this
Viewers.
is crazy. Third.
Are these slams hurting him, Alumi?
Uh,
Jitni baar isko utha ke patakh raha hai zameen pe, is this actually doing
Beautiful
damage?
transition to an armbar. Coach Ehtisham screaming from the corner.
I mean, he's trying to spike him at his head at this point, you can just tell. Look, Alumi, when you're Izzat Khan in this position, oh, nice up kick there.
Nice up kick.
When you're Izzat
Then
Khan
second.
going against one of the most, I would say, obvious favorites in this card,
Yeah.
a veteran Brave Seer, but look at him, Heather Farman is happy. He's smiling here.
The thing about Heather Farman is that he's a fighter. He fights everywhere, and he's not going to give up on anything. There we go. As I mentioned, he goes for the...
Goes for a takedown and it lands.
He was in trouble for a split second where he was on the same side of the guillotine, but beautiful transition where he put his head out and just transitioned to mount.
And this is what I want to see here. Izzat Khan, the wrestler coming into this fight, or at least he was considered, now in bottom position. Can Heather out-wrestle the wrestler? That's what I want to see here in this fight, and we're getting to finally see it.
Let's see, because Heather Farman's using his
Oh,
jiu-jitsu
beautiful.
really well.
Neon belly to full mount. Isn't that right, Coach Ulumi?
That is exactly how it's done.
Oh, here we
You know,
go.
Against a wrestler, the thing is, if you want to go against the wrestler on the ground, it is said that you use your jiu-jitsu. Either you're striking or your jiu-jitsu. And that is exactly what Heather Farman did. Beautiful elbow from the clinch position. Izzat Khan swimming.
Pardon the 10-second clock. There's still minutes left here. It's a 5-minute fight.
It's a professional bout, which is 5-minute bout. We have 3 rounds of 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Her professional MMA mixed martial arts ki professional fight. Her mixed martial arts ki professional fight. I repeat, 5 minutes ki hoti hai.
My
aur
apologies.
3 rounds.
I was just telling the timekeeper there, Heather Farman landing some good punches
Beautiful right hand by Heather Farman, but nice head movement by Izzat Khan.
there. Yeah,
Daniel.
very nice head. Oh, and he lands
Comes
an
with it.
overright. The wrestler's overright is good. He lands clean there.
He has a bit of boxing experience as well, but at the same time, he uses his wrestling a lot more than his boxing. His boxing is very underrated. Izzat Khan's boxing underrated, but here he shows that he has good hands.
Oh, good strikes there. Exchange these fighters. Izzat's comfortable. Oh, doing
nice
wall
jumping
sits.
knee.
But Haider Farman, of course, with a flying knee strike. Excellently done there. Izzat Khan now in a favorable position. How do you score this round, Alumi? What an interesting round this has been so far.
It has been a really interesting round, and you can clearly see the damage, the blood
Good
flowing out of.
jab. Another good jab. Oh,
Beautiful
look at
spinning,
that.
jumping back kick. Izzat Khan tells him, let's go more. He asks for more.
I love both of these guys mainly because of their attitude. Both of them don't care. Both of them are just here to fight.
Oh, yes. Keeping the jabs up, Haider Farman.
Oh, head kick almost
That was a
landed
slick
there.
head kick,
Izzat Khan's leg kicks and head kicks have been really impressive. Haider Farman, I think, has given that little bit of encouragement as well. Now we're at the 10-second mark at the end of the round.
A nice, powerful overhand right.
And
That
that
is the
is
underdog.
the first round.
Both of the guys are so hyped, Daniel. This
Haider
is a
was
fight.
more than happy to welcome a challenge. I think he has got it. Haider's very happy here. Share all of that. The guy needs to let him into the cage. And
Here's
he
the deal,
does.
Daniel. Haider Farman loves to fight. We have seen in all his fights get charged up until he takes one or two punches to the head. This is his style to fight. But on the other hand, Izzat Khan is bringing the fight to Haider Farman. He's scoring takedowns. He's scored multiple takedowns. He is landing good shots. He's landing head kicks. He's landing low kicks. What is going to be the strategy for both the guys? That is what we need to see
Look,
next.
I'm not a judge, and that's for good reason. I'm a commentator, I'm a suit, I'm sitting here, I've never been inside a cage. I'm a very comfortable guy. But if I'm looking at this fight, at this round so far, if I'm being completely honest, Izzat Khan just got one over the guy who signed a brave for so many years, who's fought internationally, and that's a very
True.
good thing for
True.
Izzat Khan. Multiple takedowns, good leg kicks, good punches, even the striking exchanges. But like you said, Haider Farman needs to be struck across the face to be woken up, and I am certain with Coach Ike's corner talk as well, it is now time for him to wake up and do his thing.
Izzat Khan is not getting off the stool. I don't know why that is.
That's not professional at
That
all. They
is
need
not
to get
professional on the fighter's part. Every fighter needs to get off of the stool. Every cornerman needs to get out of the cage upon the 10 seconds mark, the 10
Nonetheless.
seconds clap.
Ladies and gentlemen, ARY Warriors 1 live from Packages Mall. Daniel Nasser Mirza here joining me, Alumi Karim Shaheen, Pakistani MMA legend, and we are underway with the second round.
Swinging his arm around and around. Izzat Khan is clearly gained confidence.
He did not look underconfident at all coming into this fight. It's
didn't.
just that this is shocking to say the least. Haider Farman, tentative. Oh, look at
Haider
that.
Farman.
Nice jab, almost released.
Pressing forward, bringing him to his own corner.
Izzat Khan, nice quick movement here with the feet. Throws a nice front kick as well. Haider Farman and Izzat talking to each other now.
Okay, yes.
I love that.
This
Another
one is
inside
for the
leg kick.
taking.
Well, I wonder what Haider's looking for. Look at that. Is it just showboating here?
Izzat is showboating real well. Obviously, when you get such a nice round against a high-level guy, against such a well-decorated fighter, you will gain a lot of confidence.
But you don't want to let that boil over, get too much.
Exactly,
Louis.
exactly.
Like, at what point do you got to still realize this is Haider, the giant Farman here?
Oh, a good 1-2 combination by Haider Farman.
Oh,
Goes
look
in
at
again.
that. Now he's
Gets
gonna
caught
hurt.
by. Oh, that's a
nice
knee.
But that is not what you want to do against a wrestler sometimes, throw a knee. But that's good. Haider complaining about something here. Good
Haider's
elbow.
complaining about him.
Oh, whoa, whoa. A fight in between a fight. I've never seen that before, and I love it so much. Look at that. Haider is smiling.
Haider Farman complained
looks
about
good.
Haider Farman complained about him grabbing the fence, and Izzat Khan probably complaining about something. That's a timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, let us tell you this happened in the heat of the moment. Fighters do tend to overreact, which is not so professional once again. But then again, it is fight business. This happens. But
Fair enough. I mean,
what we try to do our best is that these people don't exchange words with each other.
Yeah.
And Ahmed Ali doing a great job by calming down both the fighters.
I mean, he grabbed the fence, he cussed at him. I would say Izzat Khan is the more of the aggressors here.
True.
But not if you're on national television, of course. That is different. Haider Farman now trying to cut off the corners of the cage here just to try to get Izzat in good range. Now, what Haider's doing is I don't think he's throwing as much volume as Izzat. He's not as active as Izzat. He's not moving as much as Izzat, not shucking and jiving as much. But
True.
what he's definitely doing, he is hitting the harder shots. Oh, look at that.
Haider
Look at
Farman
that.
was looking for that. He was looking. He tried to snipe Izzat Khan. That is what it looks like because he is chasing his prey and then he's attacking all of a sudden, throwing 2 shots, landing, and then another overhand right by
And
Izzat
lands
Khan.
there is Izzat Khan. The crowd thoroughly enjoying this fight, as you can tell.
True. Izzat Khan is showing a lot of damage on the face, whereas Haider Farman is
good
not showing any
jab.
damage. Haider Farman looks like he's ready to defend all the overhand rights every single time Izzat Khan shows it.
Oh, look at right in front of us here.
Oh,
Izzat
right in
lands a
front.
nice left hook there at the end of that exchange and now tries to throw a good front kick. Here's what this is a testament to, Alumi Bhai. What this is a testament to is how far Pakistani MMA has come. When I booked this fight and we announced it, people said, wow, this is going to be a very one-sided affair. But so far, it's a pretty competitive fight. And I think that's just a credit to how much Pakistani MMA has evolved. Haider Farman, though, just burping in his face.
Oh, yeah.
That is beautiful stuff. Oh, nice
Big
overhand,
cutting
another one.
overhand right. 2 overhand rights by Izzat Khan. Oh, nice up kick by Haider Farman. Looks like both the guys have taken a toll. They're winded out a little, but they're still exchanging. Oh, Haider Farman gets hit in the eye. Haider Farman
God.
covering up. That is huge for Izzat Khan.
This
Haider
might be
Farman.
an unprecedented turn of events where
It
Izzat
looks like Haider
Khan,
Farman's hurt in the right eye.
Haider Farman is hurt. This is a fight to kick off the fight,
Oh,
ladies
yes.
and gentlemen.
This
What
is-
an amazing contest.
This is not what people have seen Haider Farman go through. He is in a big jeopardizing spot. This is really difficult
Good
for Haider
uppercuts.
Farman.
What is Haider seeing? Is he dazed? Izzat Khan is just teeing off on at this point.
It looks like Haider Farman is trying to cover and regain his vision back.
There we go.
Oh,
He's
he
trying
goes
to
for a
go for the
takedown of his
takedown
own.
and he gets
Beautiful
it.
takedown.
That is a nice takedown, although what I'm worried about is how hurt Haider is. If he's-
You see, Daniel, this is what happens when fighters get punched in the eye. It's more, they're more worried about the eyesight rather than getting hurt because at this point, the adrenaline rush is so high that they don't worry about getting hurt. Haider seems like he's tired as well because he's throwing some slow shots.
Haider and Izzat both clearly tired, both bloodied.
Clearly.
What an excellent fight this
Beautiful
has been.
fight.
Oh, look at
A
that.
nice elbow. Good ground and pound by Haider Farman.
Now Haider has kind of turned the tides, I would say, although Izzat did hurt him quite clearly. But nonetheless, he got the takedown. He's ended up on top of him.
True.
Team Fight Fortress ends this round. And that is the second round.
Without a doubt, he ends the round on top. But then we have to see how the judges saw this one because Haider got punched in the eye.
I think he's complaining to Coach Ikes about that.
Yes.
About getting punched in the eye, but it was a punch, it wasn't an eye poke. Izzat Khan's corner late again. The ringside officials just checking. Ghazi Kermani. Both guys in their corners. The third round is about to begin. What an interesting fight this has been so far for both these
Doctors
guys.
trying their best to make Haider Farman feel comfortable in the eyes.
This could undoubtedly be the biggest upset in the history of Pakistani MMA if Izzat Khan could get the victory here.
This could be one of the biggest upset in the history of mixed martial arts.
According to me,
of
this
Pakistan.
is 1-1 going into the third round. But again, like I said, I'm in a suit, never fought. Judges know better, they will, or they don't sometimes, but judges will be scoring this contest. Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful sight in front of you is Packages Mall here inside ARY Warriors. Haider Farman with a war cry. His eye is
Izzat Khan
clear,
calling
is
him up. Oh,
jeopardized.
that's the sportsman spirit we need to see. 2 intense rounds, but even after that, both the fighters hug each other. Haider Farman smiling about something.
Heather's eye really compromised. Clearly the right eye.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Nice
good leg
inside,
kick and a
outside
leg kick
kick.
returns. I think as long as you hit Haider Farman's limbs, you're fine. I mean, he's fine, but the eye is compromising here.
The crowd really getting in on Izzat Khan's combination. As I'd mentioned before, ladies and gentlemen, Izzat Khan's boxing was really underrated by tonight. In fact, he's shown that his boxing is not to be underrated.
Oh, look at that. Izzat Khan looking away from Haider. That's disrespectful. That's a little disrespectful. Haider, I mean, I understand the eye being a little hurt, but he's been a little gun-shy tonight, I would say. He's been waiting for perhaps that big punch. I'm not sure what it is, but Haider definitely has been a little gun-shy tonight.
I think maybe Haider earned respect of, or maybe
Izzat.
yeah, definitely. And the thing is that he was hitting Izzat with some really good shots, but Izzat did not go down. Haider has hit some big guys with these shots. They've dropped, but Izzat did not drop. He was standing in his face. He was working on his head movement. He was smiling at him, and he was fighting back. I think that is what was a surprise to Haider Farman.
Regardless, this has been a very, very good fight. I mean, the idea here, Alumi, was to start the night strong and end it strong. That's why I booked Haider first, and he's given us exactly that. Him and Izzat have given us a fight for the ages. What a technical masterclass here inside the Packages Mall. You are watching ARY Warriors 1 if you're just tuning in. Daniel Nasir Mirza here on the commentary desk with me, Pakistani mixed martial arts legend Alumi Kareem Shaheen. You are watching Haider Farman in the white and Izzat Khan in the black. Izzat Khan's boxing has really paid dividends tonight as he has busted up the eye of Haider Farman, which has compromised him up to this point.
Well, it looks like Izzat Khan is throwing more volume, and Haider Farman wants to be really efficient with his boxing, and he's not throwing much. He's being really, he has that pinpoint accuracy, but he's not throwing volume. I really believe that Haider Farman needs to throw a little more to stop Izzat Khan from throwing that volume, because this is a lot to take, and especially in the eyes of the judges, Izzat Khan is scoring, even though his face it looks like it's been compromised, but he's still scoring.
And this is what you call a man who has absolutely nothing to lose. That's Izzat Khan right now. Haider Farman has quite a bit to lose here. Izzat Khan is coming in with absolutely no pressure.
Beautiful 2 and a
but
3.
Haider there catches him. Don't get me wrong, this can still be anyone's fight. What a beautiful takedown.
Mounts him up.
And that's an excellent, necessary takedown. He needs to finish him here to secure the win.
Mount position, controls his
elbow.
arm. And now nice elbow, drops down his elbow. Throwing left elbows. Really nice punches dropping down. Oh, nice elbow.
This is the moment he needs to work. This is where he needs to try to look for the finish to get Izzat Khan out of there, because, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a very competitive fight. This has been a very competitive fight, more than we expected. In order for the outcome to remain close to what the favorite outcome was, Haider Farman needs to lay it on him. Izzat Khan is still fighting. Izzat Khan is a madman. Izzat Khan, is he intelligently defending himself?
Izzat Khan just spit his gum shield out, and he was throwing strikes from the bottom. Ladies and gentlemen, let us tell you that when you throw strikes from the bottom, it's not as effective as throwing from the top. So that is more like stalling. But we still have 1 minute and 10 seconds on the clock.
1 minute 10 on the clock. These are hard strikes here.
Really hard strikes.
He's hitting him on the ear. That is really smart work. Very efficient striking. Haider Farman might be able to get.
Beautiful work.
Might be able to get. We need a little bit of a zoom out on this angle. Yeah, there we go.
Another
Look at those
elbow,
elbows.
another elbow.
Look at those hard elbows.
Nice shot.
Izzat Khan
Beautiful.
is not responding.
Beautiful cracking elbows, cracking elbows.
He's hitting him
Beautiful
hard
ground
here.
and pound.
Shots and shots and shots.
Haider Farman needs this finish, because we don't know what way the first round went. The second round went Izzat Khan's way because of that the shot in the punch in the eye. If Haider Farman finishes this round on top, you never know. It could go anyone's way.
I mean, if you look at damage, it is clearly in favor of Haider Farman. If you look at rounds, it can be anyone's fight, but the third round, I mean, you really need to guess who the third round goes to. This can be anyone's fight. Ladies and gentlemen, we will have with you the official decision right away.
Ladies and gentlemen, Izzat Khan tried to bridge him off. Last 10-second clap. Izzat Khan tried to bridge Haider Farman off. Hanging in there real tough. Izzat Khan is showing heart. He's showing some real heart. There we go.
That
there
is
we
the
go.
fight, ladies and
That
gentlemen.
is.
What a contest between these two warriors to open up the ARY Warriors 1. Haider Farman, Izzat Khan, Alumi, I don't care what anybody has to say. There needs to be a rematch. I'm calling it now.
Beautiful, beautiful show of sportsman spirit after the fight. Both the guys hugging each other out, paying respect to each other. This is what the sport of mixed martial arts is all about.
After 3 hard rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Judge 1 scores it 30-28. Judge 2 scores it 30-28. Judge 3 scores it 29-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, Haider the Giant Farman!
Ladies and gentlemen, as I had mentioned before, Haider was landing more strikes, even though Izzat Khan landed some good shots, but then again, we seem to have some problem with the decision. Izzat Khan is not happy with the decision. Haider Farman is not happy with the performance, but at the end of the night, it was one for the taking. It was a beautiful fight.
Would you like to face Izzat Khan again, potentially?
Yes, I would so much like to.
Ladies and gentlemen, Haider Farman! Ladies and gentlemen, this second bout is 3 rounds of action in the ARY Warriors Flyweight Division. Introducing first to the cage, fighting out of Red Dragon. Make some noise for Sohaib Khan!
मेरा नाम ज़ोएब खान है। मेरा ताल्लुक रेड ड्रैगन स्पोर्ट्स एकेडमी क्वेटा से है। मैं आया हूँ यहाँ फाइट करने के लिए और इंशाल्लाह जीत कर ही जाऊँगा।